No, scratching at the scars you left on my skin. We fight and we fall and we rise through it all till we find what we want. Then we lose it all again. Your touch on my skin, pull me close, take me in. Just me, just you, lost in the moment.
Hello everyone, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel. I'm still not sure about this lip color. I need y'all's thoughts and opinions down in the comments, please. Alright, so today I got a bunch of stuff. I got the Morphe Sweetest Tea palette, and I'm going to do an eye look for you today, but I also got the lip trio that had the lip liner, the lipstick, and the lip gloss in a sweet tea. So that is what we're going to be using today. If you're new here, hi, I'm real glad you clicked on this video. And for my returning gems, you guys know I love you so very much. Thank you for being here. I'm excited to do this eyeshadow tutorial for you today. If you get anything out of it, let me know, because I do share some tips for mature eyelids. I am a Beauty Over 40 channel. However, of course, you can watch at any age. And I do have a separate channel called Swatch Investigator, where I do nothing but swatches over there. So for you guys that are not interested in the tutorials and you just want to get a quick look at the palette, that is there for you. Alright guys, let's get right into this video. And then I need your thoughts. I love getting new palettes. Do you guys love getting new palettes as much as I do? Well, I've got the new Morphe 35T Sweetest Tea palette, and then I have the Out and About Sweet Tea Lip Trio to try out today. So I'm super excited. We're going to do a full review. This palette was $26, I think. I can put the amount on the screen for you. I'll also put the cost of the other items as well. This is my first time unboxing. I'm so excited. Oops. Okay. Oh, here she is. It's blurry, but obviously it's supposed to be like that. I'm excited. So we're going to do an eye look with her today. Oh, wow. Okay. And then we're going to compare her. Oh, this is different. This is like a wax paper. And here is the palette. Someone had commented on Instagram that this palette looks so similar to the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2, and with a lot of the shades, but lighter, like not as vibrant. And I can kind of see that vibe. Okay, so I've got my brushes over here. I'm excited. We're going to do an eye look with this palette. I will do swatches over on my other channel, Swatch Investigator. I'll link that in here for you. And there's a lot of shimmers. Now the 35T means there's 35 shades in this palette. That's what the 35 means. I'm not sure if everybody knows that or not, so I thought I would mention it. There is, let me see, Chill Moment. I'm going to go in with a Morphe brush. This is just like a sweeper kind of brush. Oh wow, that was not what the undertone I was expecting. It looks tan in the palette. Okay, that's alright. We can do it. I just want to place down the transition shade. The transition shade is below the brow bone and right above the crease. Now, I have hooded eyes and one eye bigger than the other. So when I blend, I have to blend and keep that in mind. And what was the other thing I was going to say? Sometimes it's not always the easiest to do your eyeshadow. As well as I have mature lids, and y'all know. But that's right. Well, not all of you, but most of you that watch me do. Alright, so I'm blending this in. It's going to make it to where when we do the color, the transition shade's going to stick out and it's going to be lighter. And with that being said, it'll look like a little bit darker than my skin tone, and then it'll get into the fact that it's darker, so it's like almost like an ombre kind of effect in a way. But its purpose is to kind of map out and outline the eye, but to have that soft edge. That's what I was looking for, the soft edge. Okay, so now I'm gonna start and go a little bit darker each time here. Drink it in. I'm gonna try her on this Morphe Wow, look at her. Times Jacqueline blending brush. Ooh, she is. Hi. Hello. I do have MAC Paint Pot in Bare Study on my eyes. That is an eyeshadow primer that I use. It's one of my favorites. This is a beautiful color. It's blending super well. Sometimes I hold my eyelids. I like circular motions. And I'm really in the mood to do something that stands out. Probably because the new palette. I mean, when you get a new palette, it's like, ah, you know? It's like, oh, okay, yes, I get to play with new colors. And me, I like to figure things out. I like to see if some of these colors are in the other old Morphe palettes. It's just like a little game to me. Okay, so I put that color on with my blending brush, so I'm going to go back in with a blending brush that doesn't have color on it. Pretty much the same brush, just a little bit longer, and just blend this out to keep that for where we don't get harsh lines out here, but we keep the crease nice and dark. Okay. Woo, I like. I like an eye that's light, that gets a little bit darker, and the darkest out there. Oof, so many colors to choose from. I'm gonna keep going darker though. Naughty, oh, that's kind of cute. Contents are hot. That looks like a really warm shade. That would not be for me. Sweetest Tea, however, looks pretty darn good. So I'm gonna take that blending brush that I applied color with, and I'm going to stick it into Sweetest Tea. Right in the crease. Make sure there's no separation in pigment, which simply means that the pigment is laid down flat and you can't see the previous color or your eyelid through it. There is a little bit of kick up, but if you just dip in gently, it's not going to make too much of a difference. And really all that means anyway is you might go through the eyeshadow quicker, but we're always getting new palettes anyhow. And I bet you Stacy, did you get this palette yet? Oof. Yep, she's my friend. Okay, let's go in with the blending brush that doesn't have color on it and just hit these edges right here. Ooh. You guys have your coffee. I love it when you just chill with me. Oh, see how I have one eye bigger than the other? Gosh, that's a pain. For some reason, I like to do the outer part of my eye before I do the inner part of my eye first. I don't always do it like that, but for some reason I like to. I don't know why. I just don't know. And there's so many shimmers I'm looking forward to putting right in here. But what I want to do right now is we've got some dark mattes down here. And In the Mood is like an almost black kind of color. And I'm kind of feeling her. So I'm going to grab a brush like this. It's kind of thicker. The top, it's going to pick up the color really well, so be careful. Like, tap. Always tap. And then, oh, hello. Ooh, I think it's got a purple undertone. Oh my gosh, it totally does. Wow. The first time I had seen so many colors that looked brown that had a purple undertone was in the Norvina Volume 5. And that is a fantastic palette. Okay, so we're just laying down the color right now. So In the Mood is totally not even close to black or brown. It is this color, which I'm loving. Yeah, she's, yeah, okay, definitely. Wow, I like her. Oh, we have to blend her in. We're going to go in with the blending brush that doesn't have anything on it. And kind of flick that over. We don't want our eyeshadow to drag down. We want it to lift our eye. And if it does come down too far, you can always clean that up with a Q-tip, which is one of your best tools, or your concealer. Oh, this is just so pretty. I love that. Once you're blended in, you can move on to the next shade that you want to use. And mind you, you don't have to use as many colors as what I do. I do that for multiple reasons. One, because the more colors I use, the more I can give you a better review on the palette. And two, because I'm just that extra. Some of us are just that extra. Okay, so I'm going to turn this brush over. We're going to go into our first shimmer, and we're going to put setting spray on it because that is going to make it pop, but it's also going to limit the fallout. And I like to really pack on shimmer, so you'll see. All right, so we got like candy. Thirst Trap looks really cool. Let's try that one. Oh yeah, I like her a lot. She's definitely my friend. Look at her. Wow. Okay, okay. We can definitely be friends. I love these brushes. Oh my gosh. I need to go brush shopping again soon though. Look at that. I'm in love. So in love. I hope the camera picks up on just how beautiful that color really is. Okay, so let's go with something. Should we do it like a peachy in there? Or should we save that for something else? Because we've got Bomb AF. We've also got my bestie, which is super freaking cute. All right. Let's put this down. Let's go in with a blinged brush. Oh, these are my favorite brushes. Well, some of my favorite brushes. And this is the E7, the I number 7. We're going to put some setting spray on her. These pick up the color like whew, super good, just so you know. And let's do So Cute. Now, sometimes the color will bunch up and you'll have to go over it with a brush and blend it nicely. Ooh, I like her. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm just gonna touch on the edges where the purple's at. You don't have to do a cut crease, but you totally can if you want this to stand out even more so than what it is. Okay, I got carried away. I put Bomb AF in here as well, right next to a Thirst Trap. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, all right, now I'm figuring out kind of what I want to do. So basically, I'm going to take this brush that I've been using, wipe it off, or actually, you know what? I can use this one. Kind of flicking my shadow up. Don't need to add pigment. There's plenty here. So really it's the transition shade I'm kind of flipping up there. And now we are going to put something right here in the middle. Oh, I'm so excited. Your fine detailing brushes. This is a Madison Beer brush. I love this brush. It's got a point to it, but it picks up the color super well. And it gets in the areas that you need it to. I kind of want to do Sugar Me. Right here. I like that. I really like the inner corner to be nice and light. And that these colors go very well together. It seems to be pretty well curated. Grab Drinks is looking pretty bright though. Okay, so we did that. You can blend a little bit too. Now I'm gonna turn this over, hit it with setting spray, and go into Chug Along. Kind of want to see that up here. Oof. May have to do something a little bit lighter there. We'll see. Okay, so basically what I'm going for now is I need a detailed brush, a pencil brush like this. And what I want to do is emphasize the color that is on the out part of my lid going to my crease and kind of flicking that out because I want a certain type of look. So I'll put a little bit of setting spray on this. I'm going to go into a Thirst Trap and just kind of flick it out. Almost like a wing being there. You could map this out if you know that's the type of eye that you want to do beforehand, but I just decided to change my mind here. And you can use tape to make these lines too, just so you know. It's easier for beginners. And for some of you, this is going to be too many steps and you're not going to want to do this, but I was in the mood. Just in the mood. Got a little bit of fallout. Not too worried about that. Oh, now I am. We'll fix it. Okay. So, mature lids can be such a pain. Before I go any further, I'm going to grab my liner. I'm going to use the Tarte liquid. Make sure your eye is relaxed. And I'm going to do my wing. Make sure everything is even. And I got the amount of thickness that I want. Okay. Alright, so some concealer. And I'm going to go in with Jacqueline's brightening powders on a floppy kind of brush because we don't want to press this in where it gets into fine lines. Okay, now you can look at your eyeshadow and do like fine detailing, and I'm always talking about this. Like I like to grab a blending brush and go over my edges. Make sure everything is good and it looks like it belongs together. And then you can take the pencil brush if there's any area where you feel like there's not enough color and just go back in and fix it. Okay, now what I'm going to do underneath the eye, and then we're going to do liner on the waterline. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I am so enjoying using the new palette. Alright, so we have this like candy color in here. I'm going to stamp her in right here. All right, now we're gonna go into the darker colors, and kind of want to throw in a little bit of a pink, but nah. All right, let's do Bomb AF and mix that with Thirst Trap. Take it all the way to the edge. Yes, yes, please. Okay, yeah. Now, I want to take, let me see. I really want to emphasize on lightening up my inner corner a little bit more. And I'm hoping that my Bestie is the color I want. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's better. Ever notice how the inner corner highlight just makes a huge difference? Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, let's see. Take a little bit of Bestie. Brighten this up here. And we can take it down because of the angle the shadow's at. It should not drag the eye down. It should still make it look lifted. Whew. I love me some black liner for my waterline. This here is Becky G's. I have no idea how to pronounce her line. Okay. Now I want a brush, kind of like this Luxie one right here. This is a sweeper brush, but here's what I want to do. Go underneath my eye and take the edges and soften them. It makes a difference. A huge difference. Turn over the brush. You want to make sure everything looks like it belongs together. Oh, that looks so much better. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some mascara and some lashes, and then I will be right. Okay, so if someone hasn't told you before, your hair should really match your eye look. And I decided to go all out today. So I'm liking this palette a lot. I do need to review the lip product now. What's going on here? Oh, I stuck on the wrong hole. And I'm using my Glamnetics lashes in the style Ego. All right, let's open this lip product. I'm like, new stuff. This is the packaging. I like that there is a lip liner, a liquid lip, a lipstick, you know, a gloss, whatever, all that. Because back in the day, that's how we used to do clients. We always did the lip liner, always did the lipstick, and then a gloss. All right, so this is a light lip liner. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it just looks lighter. Do you see that? It's not actually that light. Take your time lining your lips. just follow your lip down your lip line. Let's go for the lipstick. What was the shade? Sweet Tea. Okay. This lipstick feels a little, well, it's not really dry. I just think that the indentation the M makes at first was getting in the way of how it was applying. Beautiful color for sure. Let's see how this lip gloss. Oh, they smell pretty good. I do think this color is a little dark for me. What do you guys think? I do need to use a little bit of blush. I think I'm going to go in with Patrick Ta, She's Sincere. And I got dressed, y'all know how I am. I've got to be super careful now. Ooh, okay. I like it. I do think the lip color is a little bit dark. But I do like it. I can definitely work with it and add something to make it a little bit lighter. The lip liner is super creamy. The palette, for the value, you can't beat it. And so far, none of the shadows are dry. They blended super well together and they are very, very pigmented. So I would have to say, yeah, I needed this in my collection. Absolutely. I cannot wait to use it again. I am super excited. If there's certain colors you want me to use, let me know. I will be doing swatches of the full palette over on my other channel, Swatch Investigator. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. Setting spray. I would love to hear your opinion. Talk to me down there. We're a community down there. We sometimes offer information for one another. We can just talk and we can just share everything, and it definitely helps if you answer somebody's question or somebody else has a question and we get the answer for that. It just helps with everything. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you're new here, would you please say hello? I would love it. I mean, you don't have to. Some people don't like to comment, but I would love to hear from you. I'd love to get to know you. Tell me your favorite color. Tell me what is your favorite palette of all time. I would love to hear that stuff from you. I appreciate you guys so very much. Welcome Jenna to the Gem Squad family. I don't know if Julie has seen the videos or not, but welcome her as well. And I'll be seeing you guys really, really soon in another video.